Morning, bro. I have just finished filming a video. I love making fucking Jesus Christ. This is stuck. Hold up. Yep. I love making little videos like this where it's like I feel like I'm really just on fucking FaceTime with with you. I'm just able to talk like a regular person. It's not like that's not what I do on camera, but just being able to have my phone like that, it just makes it a bit more personal, you know. Yeah, just filmed a video. It is about, what's the time right now? It's like 4 a.m. It's 4:53. There we go. I've just finished filming. Can't lie, it took a while. I'm gonna switch on my PC. It took a while to get this one recorded because I've been really thinking about how I speak and how I say some words and how I sound on camera, all that kind of shit. I don't know why I'm going into so much detail. I'm highly analytical on a lot of things, and I was actually talking about this with one of my friends yesterday about just how I'm so highly analytical. And it's a problem, but it's also a good thing because it means I'm always trying to improve, but it's a problem because I'm not patient enough to sit back and be like, okay, why is this not working? It's because I'm so analytical in the things I do. It's like, oh, this does well, let me do more of this. Oh, it didn't do well. Why didn't it do well? I thought it would do well because it did well before, so if I do more of it, it should do well. But apparently that's not the equation that I need to keep following. I had a specific advice set for this video, and it was going to be, you'll be able to tell from the title, is how to get yourself out of ruts, or roadblocks, you could say, just a bit more of a universal term, how to get yourself out of roadblocks. It just sounds like fucking Roblox, but right, my advice for that would be take a different perspective. And the example I have for this is something genuinely that happened this morning. So I woke up this morning at 3:08 a.m. and I didn't want to get up. I genuinely didn't want to get up. I had so many thoughts come up in my head where I was like, okay, Vanch, you could just take a day off. You could just not do anything today because you're a small YouTuber. No one cares. You're unconventional, you're small. Most of the time, you don't upload a video, no one's gonna give a shit. But I'll know. That's what I kept telling myself, is that I'll know the situation. So what I did was, the problem that was presented in front of me, in the situation, it felt much worse than it actually is. So I told myself to take a different perspective. And my different perspective was, okay, what's actually going on here? I've woken up, as per usual, I'm laying in my bed, and I don't want to get up. How about I just stand up? Like, the situation is, I have control over my body, I've woken up, there's no point in going back to bed. Okay, let me stand up step by step, single small steps at a time. Stood up, drank my water, walked over to the shower. There we go. There's no turning back now. I'm in the bathroom, ready to shower. Routine has begun. So if there is something in your regular routine that is holding you to a roadblock or to a rut, all you need to do is get the process started again. And once you get the process started again, it all becomes smooth, it becomes mechanical, and you get back into the process of doing the things that you need to do. There's no productivity hack, and there's no guidance I can really give you when it comes to getting into a rut, because my piece of advice towards any problem I have is so mundane and people don't like it because it's just the plain basics. And the plain basics is, you have a problem, go through it. You have to push through your problems, you have to push through your issues, because that's what molds you. And people don't like that advice because it's not like all these other self-improvement YouTubers who are like productivity this, productivity that. And I've already said that they're useful. These tips are useful and they help you. It's the reason I talk about them, so that people who are a little more experienced can get that and that they can use that to amplify their progress. But if you're just starting and you're getting in ruts and you're getting into roadblocks, these productivity hacks aren't going to help you. It's about pushing through the problems. And you need to take the advice of someone who just pushes through the problems, who just brute forces through everything. And that's what you have to do. Okay, bro? Your problems, brute force through them. And I know you're thinking to yourself like, oh, I didn't want this advice. I didn't want this advice. I clicked on here thinking he's going to give me some fucking hacks on how to improve my mental state to push through my roadblocks. But the truth is, bro, you don't need that. The truth is that you have to just work through it, and it's going to feel shit. You're going to feel bad. But that's the point. Because the harder something is, the less that people are going to do it. And if you push through past that, you're going to become valuable as a person because you were able to push past that. And I guarantee you there's people out there who have had the same situation as you and haven't been able to push past. But you're going to be the person who does push past because you're different and you're better. And the other side of that spectrum is that there's someone out there with your problem, in a 10 times worse situation than you, and who's pushing past it, who's brute forcing this shit. So what's your excuse for that? And what do you get from that mindset saying that you can't push past this or you have these problems and, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that? What benefit do you get? What does that mindset help you with? So keep that in mind and change your fucking perspective. Okay, love you, bro.